Hi ladies, this is Aulora, and I'm making this video because I see a disturbing trend going on, and it bothers me to my soul. Like, it really does. This topic bothers me to my soul. I've seen a lot of ladies get into financial trouble in this industry, and the sad thing is this should not be happening. Like, this just should not be happening. Okay, I have witnessed, people getting sick and all these different things like this. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. I've been in and out of this industry for a while, and I love this industry. But one thing that is consistent with this industry, it's not consistent all the time. Okay, you're going to have, sometimes it's feast or famine, and sometimes, because of, I'm going to say, the type of model you are or entertainer you are, as much as, I'm going to say the industry says that all women have a place and all women are going to make money. Here's the facts. Some women are going to make more money than others because the way society is, okay, it's just going to be a little easier for them than it will be for some of other people. Okay. um I'm not going to get into classifications because that's not the point of this, but I'm quite sure you understand what I am talking about. It's just the industry still has a lot of kinks and things to work out of it, because basically I see women every day bust their behind, making videos, making clips, just busting their butt all day long for freeloaders that pretty much, I'm not saying that if that business model works for you, if your business model works for you, fine. But here's what I did that kept my head. I'm not saying I was rich and all those other things like that, because success is not always measured in money. It's good when it does translate to money, but sometimes success is learning wisdom and knowledge and being able to do what you love and do what you enjoy. Okay, that to me is success. Okay, so let me move on. When I first came into this industry as an exotic dancer or a stripper, okay, here's the thing. I was told by other ladies, hey, you need to bust your butt as much as you can to at least save up 3 months to four, actually three, I was told from 3 to 4 months rent. Or one girl was like, no, you need to put your money together and sacrifice whatever it is you need to sacrifice for 6 months straight so you can have this money put aside. Because back in the day, there was not all this health care and all these things like that for us. If you broke an ankle on stage or something happened to you, got sick, there was no reaching out to fans and all this unless you were like someone very popular. Okay, and not all of us have the popularity and are considered, oh my God, beautiful and all this other stuff. Some of us are in really the trenches. Some of us are in the trenches, and that's just how it is. Okay, so for those of us that are in the trenches and we really have to bust your butt, there's nothing like going to a club or going online or going on a cam show and you feel like you have a boot on your neck to make money. Now, here's what's going to happen with that. Your viewers are going to feel that. They're going to be like, oh yeah, she needs my money. Just like in the club, guys could sense when girls were desperate for money and they would act a fucking fool. I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not going to sugarcoat the shit. They would act a fucking fool when they know rent is due. They're going to try to get every little thing, every little ounce of energy out of you. They're going to try to pull it from you. So for me, what I did, at first, I had a little part-time job. I mean, when I say it was part-time, it was actually per diem. I worked as a CNA. I worked as a nursing assistant for a little bit. Sometimes I worked as a home health aide. So I could build up that money so I could have that cushion. So if either one of these people decide to get funky with me, you can kiss my ass because I have my shit put aside. Okay? That's how it is. You have to prepare. Now, once I really got in the industry and I started networking with other women, I found, phone sex. And with phone sex, what I was able to do with that, I was able to sometimes, like, I would work that as my part-time job, even though it was still in the industry. Okay. So I would do that job, and it kept me basically not having to kiss ass. Okay. And being able to have more control over what I do, especially if you're a new young woman coming into this industry. Let me explain to you. You have to have at least 3 to 4 months rent put aside just in case you get sick. Just in case if you have a day where you're like, I don't want to be bothered today. I don't feel like it, and you're not stressed about it. Along with that 3 to 4 months rent put aside, you need to put aside, if you have to sacrifice Starbucks or whatever it is you need to sacrifice, you need to have a fund away for the most important things. That's food. I'm not editing that. Not gonna do it. Okay. Almost lost y'all there. That's food, light. If you're paying gas or gas and electric, those things like that, those are the most essentials. Your rent, your food, and your lights, okay, because you need that. And if you have to pay a water bill, those things you need to just put that aside. I don't care what little extra hustle you got to get, put it aside for a good couple of, like, save it for a couple of months, so that if something happens to you, you're able to take care of yourself. Unless, I don't know, you found a way to get Aflac. Okay, I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I did that kept my head above water. I had to save, okay, and I put that away. And now, here was my plan, and it helped me. I had 6 months rent put aside. Then I had an additional 3 months rent tucked away. And then on top of that, I had my bill, like just bill money, just like, just in case money put aside. So that was, I had a year's rent, 6 months rent put aside that I could just put my hand on just in case I needed it. Also, I had an additional 3 months rent put aside. Now, some people could say, well, you could put that in a CD or whatever, or investment. No, 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 no. You want to be able to get to this money ASAP. Why? Because landlords don't play, and they will put your butt up out on the street quick as hell. Because nobody, I'm going to be harsh with you right now, nobody gives a fuck about you but you, boo. That is it. People don't care. People don't care about your excuses. People don't care if you broke a leg, a foot, an arm. They don't care. They want their money. At the end of the day, they don't care. That's just how the world is. They don't care about you. Okay? And these little fans, let me tell y'all something. They could give two shits too sometimes. And sometimes the more mercy you're at with them, the more fucking stupid they fucking act. That is just how it is. I'm not going to sit here sugarcoat it and act cute. No, I'm coming to you, like I say, from the trenches. Okay? Not everybody in this industry has it good. Not everybody in this industry is going to be popular, because there's a lot of politics. And because it's politics, that shit can affect your money. Trust and believe me on that. So you have to be prepared at every single turn. If you have to get a little part-time job, do what you have to do. If you have to do a hustle or sell stuff on eBay or whatever it is you need to do to keep you from being at the mercy of a lot of these men, do what you need to do. Because I hate to say it, facts, if you are an escort, everybody, unfortunately, because the way the world is, everybody can't make a G an hour. It's sad, it's fucked up, but that's how it is. Okay? If you're a cam girl, guess what? If you don't look a certain way, or you're not going to do extra, and I'm so sick of people saying, oh, well, that's not true. You don't have to do extra. Yes, the fuck you do. Okay? See, I'm going to come to you live and fucking direct. As a BBW or a thicker girl, you're expected to do fucking more, because that's how it is. So once again, this will affect your bottom line, ladies. It will affect your bottom line. Okay, now, like I said, if you got something working for you, fine. The next thing is this. You want to protect yourself in every way possible when it comes to your money. Okay? Let me repeat this again. You want to protect yourself every way possible when it comes to your money, honey. Because for us, we don't have either you make it or you're not. Okay? So you want to protect everything you have. So protect your password, change your passwords, whatever it is you need to do to protect your finances, because that's what the world is about. It's about money. And when you don't have none, unless you got some close relatives, and they can get funky too, they will have your ass hanging out the fucking window. Okay? So I'm telling you now, you have to protect your finances. You have to protect you. Okay? The next thing is, in this industry, find out every resource you can in case you do fall on hard times. Don't wait until you fall on hard times to find out these resources. Visit your local food bank. Visit your local clinic. Find out where these places are, so when shit hits the fan, you're not sitting here scraping and struggling just in case you run out of all your money or you wasn't able to gather. Even if you were able to gather 2 months to 3, I'm going to say 2 months rent to give you some breathing time, to give you some breathing room to get what you need to get to. Okay? Do this for yourself, ladies, because you don't know when these sicknesses are going to hit you, and then you sitting there with your ass out the window, and what? And then you got to depend on people deciding to be nice and give you something? Please don't do that to yourself, because you will get more depressed and you will get more upset. And the reason why I'm speaking so passionately is because I've gone through a lot of the things that I'm telling you, and I don't want my mistakes to become your mistakes. And once I made those mistakes, I straightened myself up, I gathered myself together, and I made sure that this would not happen again to me. Now, if you're going to school, that's great. That's good for you. Okay? And once again, you need to plan. You need to plan. You need to plan. You need to plan. You got to have a financial backup plan, because things right now, baby girls, are shaky. Shaky. Okay? Unless you got, and everybody isn't fortunate to have some little sugar daddy someplace, somewhere, just handing them money. Okay? No. So you got to be ready. You have to be ready for everything that this crazy behind life will throw at you. Okay? Because if you're not, I'm going to tell you now, you will go into a depression that you will think you will not be able to climb out of. So, ladies, prepare. Get a CD. Do what it is you need. CD, investments. If you got some guys that are followers of yours and fans, sometimes they're good resources if you can get some resources out of them. Investment bankers, Wall Street guys, ask them questions. You got to use everything you have to your advantage, ladies. Okay? Because there's no special classes for us. There's special classes on different types of webcamming and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But there's no special class for us on many subjects. Another subject I'm going to bring up real quick. Twitter followers do not equal supporters or true fans. Repeat that again. I don't give a damn how many Twitter followers you have, but is it converting? If you got 50,000 followers, then 5,000 of those followers, I would think, should be a constant. You should be cool. You shouldn't have to be busting your ass. Okay? Really. You just shouldn't. I am quite sure no woman got in this industry to say, I want to make $10 to $12 a fucking hour. Nobody did that. And I'm just going to be the one to tell y'all. Nobody came into this industry saying, I want to make fucking minimum wage. Nobody did that shit. Nobody came into this industry for that. And if somebody's saying that they did, they's a motherfucking lie. They're a lie. That's just how it is. Okay? So why are some of us struggling so hard? We should not. So that means there's something broken, okay? Because everybody wants to live off of the entertainer. When I work in the club, the costume lady comes in there, and let me explain. The costume lady will come in there, and one day I sat and I watched her butt. She came in there, and it was like 20 girls that night. Yeah, it was 20 of us. 13 of those girls, I think, it was 13 or 14 of them girls bought outfits for $50. Do you know how fucking hard, and depending on the club that you work in, how long it takes you to get fucking $50? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know? And they just gave the $50 up. Boom. Everybody is in the adult entertainer's pocket. Everybody is in our pocket. Everybody wants to try to get a piece of us and then give us fucking crumbs. That is a broken system, and the shit needs to fucking reverse. We need to somehow come together and take more control over our stuff. This is our bodies. This is our way of living. This is the things that we take the time to make and produce and do all of these things. I'm looking at the time, y'all. I'm not trying to kill y'all. If y'all see me glancing over, I'm looking at my little timer here. Okay. No. But yes, she came in there and you do the math. You do the math. And then she gathered her bag up and moved on to the next set of girls. Everybody lives off of the adult entertainer, and we are left with crumbs sometime. If you're not at an apex or popular or AKA this cam girl of the year or that porn star of the year or something like that. Like, yeah, the rest of us out here, we in the fucking trenches. We deep in the trenches. All right. And that's just how it is. It's just, you got to fight. You have to fight, ladies. You have to fight, and you have to remember that. You have to always be careful. If you're getting your outfits, if you wear fishnet stockings, because I love my fishnets, find a wholesaler. And if you can get past the wholesaler and get it in bulk and less price, do what you need to do to keep your bottom line low. If you wear lipstick and you like a certain shade of lipstick and you can find it for less money, or you can get it wholesale, get it wholesale. There's nothing wrong with that, because guess what? Guess what? At the end of the day, you're looking at you don't want to be looking at lint in the bottom of your pocketbook, because we're expected to look beautiful and gorgeous and this and that, and that shit costs fucking money. Okay? It's cost. All right? So don't ever feel bad about doing things wholesale. Look up who your direct, if you can buy things direct, buy it direct. Skip the middleman. We're business women. Okay, we're not just housewives sitting at home. Oh, tonight I'm going to put on some lingerie. No, this is our fucking job. So as our job, as our business, we need to be more business savvy and find things for wholesale. Ladies, there ain't no shame in cutting coupons neither. We have to do what we have to do to stay on top. Otherwise, when we fall hard. And sometimes there's not a pillow there to catch us. All right, this is Aulora. I love you all. Please stay strong, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.